killing of Sheikh Zakzaki followers during the forthcoming Aribain Symbolic trek, which will take place on Saturday, 19th October 2019 in Abuja and the other part of the county. At the gathering, officials lamented on the emir's and the clerical refusal to back the government in the previous Ashura attack launched by the police. Thus, the government official cautioned the participants that in the impending mass killing, any emir or cleric who shows reluctance toward its Saudi sponsor to kill anybody who participates in the trek. In the same vein, emirs will mobilize hoodlums to destroy and set ablaze houses, schools, business centers, and the other belonging of the followers of Sheikh Zakzaki. In order to justify the proposed killing, security agents have concluded plan to mobilize convicted criminals and deploy them to the scenes of the trek. The criminal assignment is to create an avenue for violence. Second, to target congregation should Sheikh Zakzaki's followers decided to conduct Aribain program in schools and centers. And the security agent will attack the gathering and the massacre participants across the county. For the daily Free Zakzaki protests being conducted in Abuja, a reliable source has revealed that the police have recruited informants and stationed four of them in each strategic location. The task assignment to them is to inform the police of any gathering by the adherents of the Islamic movement. The police have given them paramilitary training as well as guns to cause violence and put the blame on the protesters. In view of the foregoing, any person who loses his life in the forthcoming Aribain program, Buhari, and the Inspector General of Police, Muhammad Adamu, will be held responsible. Buhari should note that the December 2015 Zaria massacre has woefully failed to stop us from practicing religion of Islam. Hence, further intimidation and the massacre are bound to fail. With respect to the emir's support for the proposed massacre, the emirs are sophisticated enough to understand that Buhari, a mere tenure appointee, is a firm preparator of 2015 Zaria massacre and a qualified candidate for war crimes and crimes against humanity at International Criminal Court (ICC). Thus, he is looking for a capable of protecting them from the tyranny of Buhari, but from wrath of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala should they commit any crime. We are calling on international community, civil society organizations, journalists, and the general public to take relevant action on crimes and the violation of human rights being committed by the Buhari-led government against Sheikh Zakzaki and his followers, as the Aribain trek will commence just as last year's. Finally, we are reiterating our demand for unconditional release of Sheikh Zakzaki and his wife, Mazina Abdullah Musa, for the academic forum. And thank you. What I would like to highlight here in this regard, if we are going to start one of these our Islamic activities, as we are now going to start this one ending of this week, we normally, as usual, used to invite the fresh people, and we used to highlight them so that they will let the general public know that this is what the followers of Sheikh Al-Zazzaki will come out to do at so as stipulated time. We did it last month when we are going to have Ashura procession. And to our ultimate surprise, we told all the general nation that this is a plan which we had that Buhari's government is going to execute it on our protest, that is Ashura protest. And exactly what we told the people that we had from the reliable source, it comes to happen. Whereby all over the country, they were able to kill about 16 of our people. As we told the people, it happens exactly. The same thing also last year, if you can recall, we told the general public that we are going on symbolic terrain inside capital territory, that is Abuja. And this is what government was planning by that time last year. And it happened, they killed about 50, or I can say over 50 people, followers of Sheikh Al-Zazzaki last year. So the same thing now, what we wanted the general public to know, we are going to participate on that our symbolic trek this year and this coming week. And also this is what we had, because in every sector of the government, as we are indigenous of Nigeria, we have no any other country apart from Nigeria. We are part and parcel of Nigerians. No any sector of the government that you will not have one of our brother, or maybe one of our member, or maybe one of our schoolmate. That was why we used to have some reliable information if they are going to do something. And if we tell the general public, this is what they are planning against us, it used to happen. The same thing also now, we wanted the general public to know that this is what they are planning against the symbolic threat that we are going to start this week. And as the Constitution of Nigeria give us order that we can, whoever is a Nigerian has the right to exercise his religion. And also the federal government of Nigeria, or I can say the police or the security agent, they will give him support to protect him to exercise that his religion without any harm. We have that in the Nigerian Constitution. That was why we are going to also follow and do our thing, and to our own side, we are going to do it safely, if maybe without the attack of police as they used to do. Even now we used to do daily protests, and always when we come out, we used to start it and finish it safely, if without the attack of police. Even now also, without the attack of police, by the grace of God, we will start our symbolic trek peacefully and end it peacefully, until and unless they attack the symbolic trek. Thank you.
Other civil society, that this is what is happening. There are 3 points to note in this case. The government had a meeting with selected emirs and give them an assignment, which he read it, that when followers of Sheikh Zazzaki comes out on the street to carry out their Aribain Symbolic trek, the security forces will attack them and crush them. The remnant that will remain at home, maybe the minors, the government urged the emirs to mobilize thugs to follow them house to house, kill them, and set their various houses ablaze. Secondly, they have employed the convicted criminals that were being detained. They brought them out and they want to use them to join the trekkers so that they will create an avenue for violence, so that the police and the army will have a justification for what they want to do. So the public should know, the international community should know, everybody should know this is the plan of this government. And we believe in what we are doing. It is a religion we are practicing, it is Islam we are practicing. Buhari being giving petrodollars can never force us to stop what we are doing, because we believe it's a religion. He has been collecting a lot of dollars from Saudi Arabia to stop what we are doing. And this is, I believe this is not why he is there in the office. He was voted into the office to protect the life and properties of citizens of Nigeria, according to Constitution, to protect the right of citizens of this country. But unfortunately for him and his accomplices, they have collected contract from their foreign masters, especially the Saudi Arabia, who issued out petrodollars to stop us from carrying out our religious activities as we believe. So that will not stop us. We definitely come out for Aribain Symbolic trek, and they should come and do the worst. The worst they could do is killing. They have done it a lot. They have been doing. And killing can never stop us from practicing religion the way we understand it. All these things they are doing, they have two aims. The first aim is to claim the petrodollars given to them by their master. The second aim is to carry away the masses from challenging them with the abject poverty and hunger they subjected them into. These are the two things they are doing. So the masses should know that this is a time for Nigerians to come out and challenge this tyranny and oppression at all costs. Otherwise, they will follow you to your own house and kill you. Even if they didn't follow you, they will subject you into poverty and hunger that will lead you to die in your places. So it's better people should say no to injustice and oppression. And that is why we become their target, because we can never succumb to their intimidation and tyranny and oppression. Thank you very much.
How many days is your program going to take, and what time?
Yes, I think
On Sunday. We're starting on Sunday.
on Saturday is the day of Aribain.
Okay.
Is the day for the closure of, last day we did 2 days, the attack, then the final day we come into the town.
Okay,
So this
the
is
final day, that's a Saturday.
Then we
that
come
you
to-
people are coming into
Yes.
the town.
The day of Aribain, we are coming into the city
Sure.
to carry out our Aribain activities. So whatever happens, people should watch out. They have their thoughts that will set places ablaze. This is the kind of thing they did on the 22nd of April at Federal Secretariat. They kill a police officer, they kill a journalist, and they set places ablaze. These are security talks that did all these things to justify what they did.
Thank you.
Okay.